We're incredibly thankful for this place and the home it's given us. It's provided safety and comfort, and a foundation for so many memories, and we've poured a lot of ourselves into making it feel right for us. We still have projects planned here and things we're excited to keep improving, and the mountain views and cozy feel will always be something we're grateful for. At the same time, we feel we've outgrown this property. Our dreams, ambitions, and long-term plans have grown beyond what these parameters allow. As much as we love it here, moving to a larger property isn't just a want anymore. It's a necessity for where we want to end up and what we hope to build. With land and home prices skyrocketing, even in a small, remote community like ours, it often feels like we're being edged out of the market for the kind of property we need. The ones that are reasonably priced don't stay available long, and it leaves us feeling like we're always in a bit of a limbo. That limbo is a strange place to sit. We feel torn between being content and happy with what we have, and feeling a little bit stuck at the same time. We're constantly watching for new listings to pop up or for price drops on properties we love. Trying to make smart decisions while also appreciating the life we're living right now. Wanting something more while being thankful for what you already have can feel like a never-ending loop. And at times it brings a fair amount of anxiety. We're trusting that the right next step will present itself when it's meant to be. And until then, it may not be our forever place, but it's our home right now. We still have a few projects we'd like to wrap up before the weather hits. The main ones being getting our posts in the ground for our permanent Highline and also our greenhouse chicken coop building.
Breakfast? Let's go get breakfast.
Oh gosh.
It's actually supposed to be in the high 40s today, which will be a perfect day to get these holes cleaned out and pour the concrete around our Highline poles. We're going to run in and have some breakfast and let the temps warm up, and then we'll get to work. If only we could teach our dogs how to dig holes.
What's that? Right here. Get it. Get it right there. Get it. Get it right there. Get it. Yeah. Get it right here. Right here. Right here. Get it. Dig. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, get it. Yeah, get it. Get it. Yeah. Good job. Get it. Get it. What is it?
There we go. Dog.
Good job. You're so helpful.
All right, Annie. Good job.
Good job. I'll take it over. Thanks for helping. You're such a good helper.
She's so helpful. Squirrel, you're so helpful too. All the dirt she dug out, I saw you knocked right back in. I'm glad we pre-drilled these because the ground's already hard.
So what we're doing is we're setting the posts for a permanent Highline, and Alyssa can kind of explain what a permanent Highline really is and what it's really good for. But we've got big old 12-foot posts. We're gonna dig between 3 and 4 feet deep, concrete them in, and then run a cable along the top, and then we'll have a nice Highline set up for these guys to safely learn how to stand tied. And I think it'll be super solid here. A 40-inch deep hole is pretty deep. Then you fill it with concrete. I don't think it's going anywhere. I've been talking about doing this for like a year at least. And we're moving in the right direction today.
Y'all come in to finish breakfast, huh? Jazz is still munching out there. Are you eating poop? Don't eat poop. That's so gross. You look so guilty. Don't make me. No. That's nasty. You're a nasty little dog. You're so cute. Look at you.
I'm sure glad we used the auger.
Yes. Thank you to our friends Matt and Hillary.
Yeah. If you guys watch our earlier video, we borrowed their skid steer and they had an auger for it. So we dug these holes and all the holes for our greenhouse.
What do you think? People who own small farms or who have in the past, what is the most handy piece of equipment you could get? Because I feel like, for us, if we had a little skiddy, oh, it would help us so much. You'd feed big round bales and square bales, move them around, get a auger and dig holes. So I feel like it's a skiddy, but...
Yeah, skid steer, what would you get if you could get a medium size skid steer versus a medium size tractor?
Yep.
Which one? So you could get a tractor with a little PTO or a skid steer. What are you getting?
You can plow snow with a skid steer. You can if you have a blade on a tractor too, but
yeah.
Let us know in the comments. Yeah, right up 40.
Yay.
Oh.
One more to go.
One more to go. This one will be a little tougher because there's roots in the way.
Are you chewing on a stick? Get it, squirrel. You look ferocious. Get it, buddy. Better watch those chickens, Yeti. Make sure they don't go anywhere. Good job. What are you doing? I'm over here filming dogs and Jason's sweating.
About time for a coffee break.
Yeah.
If you guys want to buy some of the best coffee out there and support probably the coolest coffee company out there, go to cafemule.com. We actually don't get anything for recommending them, but you get a discount. And we just like the company and the coffee. They're based here in Idaho, so hit them up. That's a good Christmas gift, stocking stuffer. These roots are getting in the way.
I wonder if we could trim them.
Huh?
Do you want my little nippers? Do you think you'd just nip them off?
Maybe. It keeps messing me up.
What do you have? Wow, buddy. Can you show me? Wow. Look at you. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, he's just eat. She's like, yeah, you hold it for me. I'll chew on it. Why don't we auger it better?
Get some fun in that.
Yeah. It's a good thing you got muscles. Oh, hi. What are you doing? Did you finish that stick? You're so very close to the camera. You're so cute, though. Yeah. What are you doing? Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, squirrel.
How deep do you think we are? We're like 35.
Okay. Not terrible. You coming to lay an egg in the hay barn? Meow.
How's that look?
Looks awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be so nice.
Yeah, it is. So now we got our pole here and there. We're gonna run a cable along the top. These are probably 8.5, 9 feet tall. And then we'll have little chains that drop off of there. You should be able to fit 3 equines, and then you just tie them to those chains that are connected to that cable that runs along there. So that should be awesome. We gotta concrete these things in though, so there's no chance that they can pull them over.
So for those of you that have been wondering why there's black pipes laying in our lawn for the last, I don't know, like month, that's why they're there, and feels good to have them at least vertical now. We won't have our Highline done today, but we'll be off on the right foot at least. Just do one bag at a time, probably.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I think this is how we killed off our old wheelbarrow, but I think that was hauling rock.
It was rocks. Yeah, those rocks will do it.
What's up, Macy? What are we doing? Hi. Oh, you can't eat my camera.
For those of you who don't know what a highline is, it's a horizontal rope, or in our case, a cable, that's strung between two trees or posts to provide a safe place to tie up your horses or mules. We use highlines a lot when we're camping in the mountains to secure our equines overnight. Because they're tied above their heads, horses and mules don't have the same leverage if they were to pull back or set back like they would when they're tied hard to a vertical post. That makes a highline a much safer option, especially for longer periods of time like overnight or for greener equines that might still panic when tied. We're building a permanent highline here at home as a training tool. It gives them a safe place to learn how to stand tied for short sessions. It helps them build patience and confidence while they're being tied, and it teaches them how to properly highline before we take them into the mountains. That way when we do camp with them, they're already familiar with it and it's much less stressful for them. Standing tied is such a valuable skill for equines. There's a lot of times when you need to tie them to the side of a trailer, to a hitching rail, to a highline, to potentially a tree somewhere. And if they can stand still and not paw and not cause a fuss, that's the best and safest thing for everyone involved. So being quiet while standing tied is really a skill every equine should learn. It's exciting that we're finally working on all these projects we've had for like the last 2 years.
Yes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make this first lift pretty wet, and then we're gonna dump it in there around the post, and then try to kind of lift the post and set it in there so we get some of that wet concrete up inside the post. I don't know if that'll work, but that's what we're gonna try. Classic overcompensation. Too dry to too wet every time. It's like pancake mix. Well, like how I do pancake mix. I just do some pancake mix and then some water. And then I accidentally got too much water, so I put in more pancake mix.
And then we have pancakes for the next week.
My dad and brother are cement finishers, and they'll probably watch this and roll their eyes. Hi, Dad. Hi, buddy. It'll dump easy.
Yeah. And you like tip the corner? Oh, you got it. Committed now.
Yep. Now let's see how this goes. Hey,
Oh yeah.
kind of got it.
Oh yeah. That should
Nice. Okay, now hold this till it dries, babe.
work. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Gone forever. It's entombed.
I'll hold that.
I had a foreman when I was in South Dakota. He said they used to just put dry bags of concrete in fence corners, and the moisture from the ground would just get into that concrete, and it would be as if you poured it in water. We're obviously not going to do that right now, but since that first lift was so wet, put a dry bag in there. These next ones we'll do using what they like to call the right way.
Nice. Yeah, that looks good. I'll stick that in my pocket so that we don't lose it down the hole.
Alright, Alyssa's job is to hold that post, and I'm going to take a lunch break and head to town, so She doesn't know that yet, but see you later, babe. Just kidding. Get another bag of concrete.
Shimmy it.
Shimmy it. That's pretty centered.
You need me to hold it?
Yes.
Pretty good. With these posts set, we've got to let the concrete set up before we move on to the next step on our Highline. Before we move on with the day, I do want to give you a little update on our Mustang Rooster. He was kicked in the elbow by one of our other equines while they were all out running around and playing in the field. Because of the swelling, he did need to have a drain tube placed. But thankfully his x-rays came back clean with no chips or fractures. Let's go back a week and I'll show you how his last vet checkup went real quick, and then we'll bring you back to the present to show you how he's doing today. It's cold out here. Maybe we'll start the pickup though. It's a little after 7 and I gotta get Rooster to the vet by 8:15. It's a little bit of a drive. It was supposed to snow. Thankfully it didn't, because I don't love driving a truck and trailer in the snow. Let the glow plugs warm up for a minute. Should have probably plugged it in last night. It's cold this morning. Alright, we're gonna let that run for a while. I'm always a little bit nervous loading horses, especially in the dark, that are just young and green like my Mustang. I mean, he loads pretty good, but you never know. So I always like to give myself plenty of time. That way I'm not in a hurry and not feeling rushed if he's a little slower to load than normal. But alright, I'm gonna go in, get another cup of coffee, let our truck warm up. Jason is out of town right now. He's visiting his brother and some of his family. Hi! Due to Rooster's injury, I decided to just stay home. So that's kind of a bummer that I'm missing out on seeing everyone. This will be good because Rooster gets his drain tube out today. If you guys are wondering, this is also the reason I wasn't with Jason last time he went to look at the BLM horses that were in Burns, Oregon. With Rooster's appointment, I really couldn't leave, and I wanted to keep an eye on his injury anyways. Alright, well, he loaded really good, which I was guessing and hoping, but it wasn't positive, so anyway, we're going to be really early to the vet, but that's okay. We'll just drive slow, take our time, enjoy the morning. Another treat. You were so good, buddy. Good job. Look at you. What a good boy. Land. More. Here's the driveway. Look out, lady. Get out the road. Rooster did great at the vet. His drain tube was removed, and we were given a steroidal ointment to help prevent any proud flush. He loaded up in the stocks no problem and never even needed sedation during his visit. And with a couple more weeks of rest, he'll be able to start getting more turnout. With his injury healing really well, we've allowed him to be turned out in the whole backfield, including the corral, and I guess you could say he's definitely feeling better. silly boy. What are you doing? You're pretty handsome.
You made it a little bit swollen up, but not too bad. This is worth it. So much energy. Are you itchy? I'll use both hands. Oh, yeah.
He was feeling fresh today, running around, tearing around the pasture, and he's actually doing really good, healing up really quickly, so.
He's always itchy down his little flank. Right in his little flank area.
Oh.
He kind of sucks his little belly in, but at the same time he's like, yeah, that feels nice. You're so crazy. Oh boy.
You're funny. Glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better. Don't eat my gloves. No. No, don't eat my gloves. Goofball.
Alright. Is that apple tree trying to bud out? Let's go look. We gotta trim off a branch. You're such a sweetheart. I just love you so much. You're a good boy. Okay, our next house, I just want our dry lot to be our yard. So that the horses can just like come up on our porch. We're just gonna have a concrete slab for a porch. It'll double as their shelter. They can just live with us. We'll just have a concrete floor too. They can just come and go as they please. That's my dream. I'd open the window in the morning and just pet Rooster out the window. No. I think it'd be cool. You might have to clean horse poop up in your house, but it'd be worth it. Right? See, this would be the best way to wake up in the morning. Just open your window and just Rooster. Don't try to eat my hair. You goofball. These are new leaves. Look at that. That's a brand new leaf. This is December 14th today. And look at my apple tree. It's been unseasonably warm. I don't feel like that's good. You're gonna shock the reality here in a couple days. While we had every intention of pruning up a few limbs on the apple tree so that we could square and set our post for the greenhouse chicken coop building, and then enjoy the last couple of nice days by going for a ride in the mountains and working with the youngsters at home, a property popped up that caught our eye, and we decided to make a spur-of-the-moment trip to not only meet with the realtor and walk the property before the snow hit and close the roads, but stop back by and take another look at these wild Mustangs available for adoption.
We're back. We got Alyssa here. We got the dogs this time. We got the long lens, and Alyssa's got a list that she wants to take a closer look at and see in person. And so we zipped back over here while the weather was still good. So let's go look at some horses.